Oh, who was it having those few days off, couple of games, missing a couple of games who they were?
Not great. Just bad luck, isn't it, to have both the East Coast games one after the other. So yeah, the sort of momentum we had, we wanted to keep going. So any games would have been great, but Scotland, it happens.
Fair to say you're coming back to the biggest fixture of the season so far, for you?
Yeah, look, the old cliche in it, they all are. But Rangers are in great form, so they'll come here full of confidence, and but we are here as well. So yeah, we'll both teams will go in full of confidence and looking to get the win.
You've got your own form of here, like you're a coach and all. How much confidence does that give you?
Yeah, look, I think it was Falkirk beat us out here. I can't think of anything else, and even then that day we probably shouldn't have got beat. So it's a great place to play when we're playing well, and hopefully it's similar on Wednesday night.
The last time you got beat was Rangers at Ibrox, but they've obviously changed a lot of their team since then, and their form's picked up a lot since then. What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, we've watched a wee bit of them. I never got to see much of Sunday, but we know that they're such a threat. They've got that height, they've sort of brought in physicality, so they'll be a real threat at set pieces. And yeah, look, there's 3 or 4 adapting to Scottish football, so hopefully we make it a real difficult night out there for them.
Am I right in thinking, you mentioned that Falkirk game, they're the last team to score here? Pretty sure.
Potentially, yeah. Is that right? Yeah, yeah. Which is a mad statistic. Seems so far away ago now, but yeah, well in control of that game, and we let it slip away. So it's, as you can tell, it's one that even annoys us.
But to go 4 months and the opposition can't score, tell us how that happens, what you're working on, what the secret to that is, because that takes some doing.
Okay, it does look. Yeah, I'm sure if you watched, there's a bit of luck involved there as well. But for the most part, yeah, just as a team, so strong, so secure, teams can't really play through us, and we work really hard on that. And yeah, and hopefully the luck continues. There's a few that have just gone by the post and stuff. So to do that, you didn't need that luck. But it's no coincidence as well that we're keeping it at a minimum.
Is that maybe a wee bit of the untold story? People talking about like the forwards, Maswanisi, the lovely football, but you guys at the back, I mean, you've been, unbeatable at the back.
Yes, I suppose so. It's just not as glamorous though, is it? And I hope come Thursday we're still talking about the attacking players, because they are the ones that we can keep a clean sheet, but they're the ones that goes and gets us the win.
You've been in this game a long time, Paul. Have you been involved in a top of the table kind of race that you're involved in at the moment?
No, probably not. With Hibs, we were pretty high up, but there was always maybe one like mostly Celtic that would always be well clear. So this is nice to have so many, and I'd love to say in a few weeks we're still involved. But yeah, it's great to be involved and to look up there.
Has it got a feel of a kind of special season in the battle for the title?
I think just that, yeah. I don't think anyone's really able to call it. Mostly. Even before Aberdeen pushed Celtic, I'm sure, but Celtic were still strong favourites for a lot of it. This is, I think, as wide open as I've ever remembered it.
You're ruling Motherwell out?
I think the manager would like me to rule us out. Yeah, I'll go for the cautious one just now. Yeah, we're probably just too far behind. That's 3 teams ahead of us. So look, we'll try our best, but yeah, I would probably say we are dark horses.
But you're probably the team who can decide who's going to end up winning the league.
Yeah, I would like to think we could. Yeah, no one, as I said, will enjoy coming here, and hopefully that's the same going forward. And I thought all the games seem to be pretty close as well now. So yeah, I think we could have a big say in it. But yeah, hopefully near the end we're still in touching distance anyway.
In terms of your own personal form, are you enjoying this period as much as any time in your career?
Yeah, especially after the sort of injury-ridden one I had last year. This is night and day from last year, and it feels great, and loads of different defensive partners, and love playing with them all. So it's yeah, I really enjoy my football.
So when you looked the last time Rangers were here, like right back at the start of the season, describe that journey from, because you were probably wondering how the season might pan out, how would it work under the new manager. What a transformation! Yeah,
we played against quite in the League Cup. You play against teams sitting deep, and we probably struggled a bit to break them down. And so you do have the doubts obviously as well. Like, is this going to work in Scottish football? And I'd say we played Hertha Berlin in a friendly here, and then Rangers, and that was the sort of two that we thought, tell you what, this is we thought this is going to work. And yeah, just since then we've got stronger and stronger, and yeah, just it is a joy to play in.
So if that was the marker, that Rangers game is the next marker, the next phase, if you like, to beat them.
Yeah, that's it. They're one of the only teams that we've not this season, so yeah, that's got to be the next marker.
What do you remember, Paul, about that Ibrox defeat? It was obviously a pretty narrow defeat, just the one goal in it. What do you remember from that game?
I thought it was probably a really good game for teams to watch, because we had plenty of chances and so did they. It was weird that it actually only finished 1-0, but I thought Rangers were a threat as strong as they've been probably. I've watched them going forward, and then I thought we probably could have been a lot more clinical, especially early on. I thought the first 20 minutes we could have been 1 or 2 up, so yeah, we know it's going to be tough, and we'll need to be much more clinical to beat them.
Kind of touching on what the guys said already, but you know, in terms of the form table, it is first versus second. Is there any sense in the dressing room that are you feeling more pressure now to where you did sort of earlier in the season?
No, I wouldn't have said so. No. Again, it's sort of Rangers will have that pressure with their fan base, whatever, to come here to still expect them to beat Motherwell. So we've maybe had that freedom that the other 3 above us haven't had. So we'll just go out and play as we normally do, and hopefully we get the result.
You've spoken about how your record here at Fir Park in terms of not conceding since sort of last year. Obviously that you can take confidence from that as players, but how much does that do for the fans as well, and creating that atmosphere at Fir Park that is a fortress for them as well? Yeah,
especially because of the style we play, where we do take the risks at the back, that probably becoming that secure way that they are much calmer as a fan base, and that just makes it so much easier. If there's a bit of jittery about it, then it's harder to do. But that's been a long time. They've been right on board with it, so hopefully that continues.